Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Is that too Jerry?
Are you so exhausted today?
I'm not. I was expecting to be more exhausted today. I'm actually pretty good. And also,
Wow.
I was expecting my voice to be hoarse, but it's not. Should I be a singer?
No. Mine is. Does it sound hoarse?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. I was doing a lot more screaming because I knew all the words to every single song at the Linkin
Wow.
Park concert that we went to yesterday.
That is true. You did know more of the words. You didn't know actually all of the words. It's what I realized yesterday. I don't really listen to Linkin Park. Um, in advance of us going there, I was like, I should probably listen to some songs. And luckily, there's a playlist on YouTube that
Uh,
said like, yeah, I guess whatever the name of this concert tour is.
from Zero.
From Zero, yeah. There's like a playlist of like the songs that they're playing on From Zero. So a lot of the songs that they played yesterday, I'd only heard like twice before. But the nice thing about Linkin Park is like if you hear a Linkin Park song, it sounds like something that you've heard 1,000 times before. It's just the best parts of other songs, and you just go, great time.
Yeah, you heard one Linkin Park song. You've honestly heard them all. Like
You've heard if
sometimes
exactly.
sometimes I'm like, "Oh, how does that song go?" And then me and my kids, we have to like think about it for a while. And then when we realize we've thought about the song, we're like, "Are you sure that's how that song goes?" And you're like, "Yeah, it does. It sounds like all the other songs."
It does, yeah. If you've heard a Green Day song, then you've heard a Linkin Park song. There's one song that I heard for the first time yesterday. It's like it starts off as like a Sugar Ray song. It's like got like a reggae thing. I'm sure you know which song this is. And then it sounds like a George Harrison Beatles song, and then it ends up sounding like a Kanye West song. Remember how in the end of is it Famous that goes dum 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 dee da dum
Yeah,
dum.
yeah, 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 yeah.
What song is the Linkin Park song that ends like that? I think it's Waiting for the End.
Waiting for the End to Come. It's amazing. That's my
Yeah,
one of my favorite songs.
yeah, and it starts
Bow,
off.
bow, 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 bow,
Yeah,
bow. Yeah.
and you go, wait, Linkin Park, did you steal this from Kanye? No, it's like it came out 5 years before Kanye.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
And in
Yeah.
the beginning, it sounds like you go, is this a Beatles song? It sounds like a Beatles song.
Yeah.
Da, na, 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 na. All right,
Yep.
anyways.
Anyway, what a great time. I'm wearing the shirt that I bought yesterday, merch, official
Mm-hmm.
merch. Very exciting stuff. Hey, it's August, and I wanted
Uh
to
huh.
get your midsummer thoughts. Now, as you know, my air conditioning was broken. It is reinstated.
Oh, that's why you're not depressed this week.
I'm not as depressed because I
Both of
do have
us
air
were
conditioning.
so depressed last week.
No, last episode I was like, no one's gonna listen to this because we are so sad.
We were so sad. And I think you asked me afterwards. I didn't realize how sad I
I was
was
like, are
until
you okay?
and you know what? By the way, a bingo on what you thought was the reason why it was like a chemically induced depression. What do you want from me?
Yeah, sometimes when you go up, you gotta come down.
You
Okay.
gotta come back down. Your brain just says, hey, I don't have any more of this stuff because you used it all up on Saturday night. You artificially flushed your system with all the serotonin. And now on a Tuesday, you just don't have it.
You know, when I went to Amsterdam
Mm-hmm.
on the way back, I was like, does everybody I traveled with hate me? No.
Well, that's probably true.
Well, some of it was true. But also it was like coming down from
The
mushrooms.
come down.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I can't fucking believe, Raheel. Can
Mm-hmm.
we I cannot fucking believe it's already August.
Oh, so this is interesting. Is it because you have kids, you think? Because I can believe it's August.
I'm panicked. Cuz school starts in a month. In 1 month exactly. School starts September
What is
4th.
what is the anxiety as a parent of school starting versus when you were a kid of school starting?
Well, when your kid in school is starting, it's very exciting. You smell like grass, I think, right? Like I feel like I always think about freshly mowed grass when I think
Mm-hmm.
about school starting. I think about like getting new clothes and new sneakers and all of that. Like that seems really fun to me. I feel like I don't know if you have this in your life, but this is something that happens to me and many women that I speak to where I'm like, I'm getting this haircut and I'm becoming a brand new person. I'm getting this job and now I'm a brand new person. Like this is the thing that's going to set me up for the rest of my life.
All I was missing were these $9 shoes from Burlington Coat Factory. Now I am a new person.
Don't act like we went to Burlington when we were kids. We didn't even know it existed. Okay, we were at Kohl's using Kohl's cash.
Well, we were using Kohl's after we made some money. The first couple of years, we were Caldor
Yeah, yeah.
and we were Bargain
Bradley's.
World, Bradley's,
Yeah,
and Bargain World.
exactly. Um, the fancy people went to J.C. Penney.
No, don't even get me started.
No, you went to J.C. Penney to get a winter coat that you were gonna wear until you died.
Yeah, and then thank God when I was in ninth grade and you were probably in seventh grade, Old Navy became popular, and Old Navy very affordable.
And what's crazy is like I had no sense of like how much money our family had, which like ironically, big lols guys, we don't have any. Like you and I do, but like there's no family wealth, right? But
There's
like
no yeah.
when we were younger, I thought that we were like super poor. Okay. In the words of a term I learned this week on Gilded Age, which you need to watch, is I thought we were headed for the poorhouse. Like I thought we were in the poorhouse, right? And so like when I remember when Old Navy was popping up, I thought it was like a luxury brand. I was like, wait, that's really nice. And because we never went to the regular Old Navy, our mom took us to the outlet Old Navy.
Yeah.
So and it was like you're in the outlet Old Navy, you are not going to go digging in the back. You're going to go look at the table that says sale. You're going to pick up a bunch of t-shirts that just say Old Navy and one fleece. And that's
Yeah.
it. Don't even
Some of-
look at the jeans, you fat fuck, because they're not even going to fit you.
I mean, Jesus.
Nobody said that to me. I said that to myself.
I think some of my Old Navy shirts just said Old Nave because that's why we got the sales ones. Old Nav.
It said Lavi.
Old Navy?
Anyway, yeah, like so I thought that we didn't have any money, and so that's why we went. But apparently, allegedly, at the time, we had plenty of money.
We had enough money. We did have a single mother at the time who was
That's
supporting
true.
us.
That's
Yeah.
true. But then even in high school,
Mhm.
like I thought that we didn't have any money, but then later on I thought about it and I was like, we had 5 cars. Why did we have 5 cars? We had 5 cars and 4 drivers.
No, we had 5 cars and 5 drivers.
No,
Everybody was
for a
driver.
little while we had 5 cars and 4 drivers because I wasn't driving it.
Oh, you weren't driving it? I think our dad just he's very impulse by everything.
Which is why we don't have any generational
Now
wealth.
no savings whatsoever.
No, there's no land. There's
Nope.
no equity in anything. Anyway, to go back to school feelings, like I remember that excitement of like, oh, this is also the only shopping trip I'm getting for the year. Because
Okay.
I wore whatever clothes I got in September. That was it. Like those were my clothes for the rest of the year. Do you know in high school, in senior year of high school, I wore scrubs. Like I wore like hospital scrubs and sweatshirts.
That sounds super comfortable.
It was actually very, very
that sounds
comfortable,
great.
except for when you got the scrubs that like weren't really that like they weren't baggy enough. So then you'd be like at school really uncomfortable because it would just snag on your thighs. Again, the jeans don't fit.
I think we may be veering
We're going
off
into a different direction, but my
There's a
point
whole
is
jeans not fitting, pants not fitting subcategory to this conversation that maybe
and you know what? I just ate dinner and my pants are unbuttoned right now.
are they?
Yeah.
I have been detoxing today. I'm eating right now. I'm eating a plate of fruits.
What do we got there? A strawberry?
No, this is I think it's called
Patreon exclusive. Hold it up to the camera. Let me see what that is. No, the
Oh.
red thing. What is that?
yeah. What do you think this is?
Is that a peach?
No, it is apparently called a plum cot. It is the bastard child of a plum and an apricot. that
A
I just got
plum
from-
cot? That sounds like
plum
a
cot.
slur.
It sounds like a slur from England in the 60s.
Yeah, and like I'm not sure what it means, but I do think that it is transphobic, homophobic, and misogynistic.
It's not very good. It's not very
Oh.
sturdy. It's not great.
I couldn't
and then
eat
I have
it.
some pears and I have a zucchini pancake.
My coworker said that he went to the Indian store to get like fruits and stuff, and then he took pictures of the signs, and in the Anju pears, it said Anuj pears.
Um, this is going to be a tangent. I've been going to the Indian store recently. There's one close to us, and
Uh-huh.
I have been going crazy on the guava. I will bring some guava,
Guava.
guava,
Just call it an
guava.
amrud.
I will bring it to our next session. When's the last time you had a guava?
Um, probably 10 years ago. I have not had a guava since I moved back to New Jersey. That's for sure.
So you had a guava in America?
Yeah,
Okay.
in Queens. I did live in Jackson Heights. We had
No, that's
guava.
true.
So I did have it there. And, some people don't like the seeds that get stuck in your teeth. Me, I kind of like the seeds that get stuck in my teeth.
It's the best part. They're a
Right?
little slimy. Yeah, they're a
They're
little
like
slimy.
slimy
Sometimes you bite,
little seeds. And then you
and then you
sprinkle
bite.
some like masala on top of it.
Yeah.
Yum, yum, yum. I don't know. I feel like maybe I would be allergic to them now. That's the problem
Yeah.
with me and fruits in America. I can't eat
Mhm.
most fruits with seeds in America. It's bullshit. Anyway, going back to August and what's stressing me out as a parent. So as a child, exciting times. As a parent, oh God, I have to get school supplies. I got to get all their new clothes. I got to go through the whole closet and make sure that like everything they have right now fits them, and then have outfits for like a month, new sneakers. It's just a lot of work. It's a lot of work being a parent. I don't
Yeah.
recommend it.
Wah, wah, wah. Oh, how can you say that? Did you have a great time last night as a parent? Wasn't
No,
that
I
like a
had
core
an
parent?
incredible time last night as a parent. We went to Linkin Park with my kids, and you were there, and our other cousin and her husband. And like our cousin's husband made that video. So there's a
Mhm.
video of me that he made where like Noah is standing next to me and he's singing along the whole time. And you just see the light fading from my eyes a little bit. And then slowly you see me yawn. But then, like, at some point, I just like pick it back. I like shake it off. I like shake it off and I like get back into it. I'm like, yeah, we can do this. So I do love them because I do love having experiences with them. And I love
Mhm.
going to Korean barbecue with them because they love cooking their own food and trying new foods. So
Yeah, it was a nice night. Yeah, in that video, you do see you can see. Well, this is an aged person, as her as her mom would say. This is an elderly person, and she's really giving it her all. But at a certain point, your body just says, "No, it's time to yawn. Time to yawn now."
it doesn't matter that it's in the middle of a song that you
No,
like.
yeah.
Okay. It's time to open that big old yapper and let some air out. Okay. Because you're exhausted. You
Your body
wish
just gave up.
you were laying down right now.
Uh,
Anyway, so I'm a little panicked because I do have a trip planned, and then I have
mhm.
to do all of this is going to be, by the way, guys, our last episode for the next 2 weeks. I'm going a little breaky poo. I'm going on a little summer vacation, and I have to do a lot of stuff before I leave. So
Oh, boo-hoo. Look at poor you. I have to go shopping for myself, and I have to get new clothes.
no, not me, for my kids.
Well, whatever. They're
Okay.
part of you. I am not going anywhere. If anybody wants to add me on WhatsApp and just chat, just
I got to make you an admin on the Patreon so you can use the group chat.
oh, there's a group chat?
There's a big group chat on the Patreon.
Do they talk about me?
No, but they can if I add you to it. You would
No.
kill it in there. I think people are jonesing to talk to you on the Patreon group chat. There's a whopping 10 of us. Anyway, are you excited for other concerts? Like, did going to the concert make you excited for future concerts?
It made me really excited. So I had kind of like the loveliest time, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Between the music, I realized how much I like Linkin Park now. I've just been listening to Linkin Park for the last, I don't know, 2 days now. So
Mm-hmm.
ever since I started yesterday. I really like that. But obviously, I just loved hanging out with your kids.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first concert that I went to with Noah. There was a point, like, there's which song was it? I think it's called "Burn It Down." Burning
Mm-hmm.
It Down. Is that a song?
Burn It
Burn
Down
it,
is a song, yeah.
burn it down, burn it. So I had heard that song like twice before, right? And
Yeah.
I knew that I liked the song, but
Yeah.
I didn't know any of the words. So when they started playing it, I was like bopping around to it or whatever. And they turned around and Sweet Noah was like standing on the seat and he knew every word and it was like the best. It was so cute. And I was
He's
like,
so
I
cute.
want I want to do that more.
Yeah.
And I had another what's a Bleed It Out, right?
Yeah.
So before Bleed It Out came out, I think he said to us, he's like, I think I have goosebumps. And he said, I, and then he said, when they play Bleed It Out, I think I'm literally gonna die. So when they played that, and I hate to say this because of how prominently you're involved in this memory,
I know.
but I turned and I saw you and your family, and I saw your husband and Aiden and Noah, and you all just knew the words and you're just rocking out. It's like,
Oh,
oh, it was so sweet.
that's so sweet.
Yeah, so we're supposed to go to a couple more concerts this year, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to one. I'm going to the music festival in Ocean City. It's
Mm-hmm.
we got Weezer, we got Fall Out Boy, we got uh, uh
Green Day.
Lenny Kravitz, we got Arcade Fire,
Uh huh. Is that Kid
Vampire
Freddy?
Weekend, and Real. I really do hope you can make it because I think that it will heal us in a way if you and I could be on the beach singing along to Natasha Bedingfield.
Oh, she's there too.
Feel the rain on your skin. Yep.
I'll be honest, I never was a big fan of Natasha Bedingfield. There's a bunch of songs from the 2000s that were really popular, and I think you like a Kelly Clarkson song. You love a Kelly
You
Clarkson.
hate Since You've Been Gone, and I hate you for
That's
it.
that's not. It's not even a song.
Uh, Since You've Been Gone is an
It,
amazing song.
it has no melody. But yeah, I'm looking forward to
There's a
that.
whole story. They started out friends.
How does it go? What's the melody?
Damn it, now you put me on the spot. Now I can't remember.
All she does is
Here's
she
the
just
story.
screams.
We started out friends. Da 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 da. It was all pretend. Yeah, yeah. Since you've been gone. How come I never hear you say? You don't think that that's amazing?
That's an awful song.
That is a hot take. And I think that people are gonna come for you for that.
Put up a poll. I don't care.
I'm
It's
gonna put up a
not that.
poll.
Yeah, I like other songs. I'm sure she has some. What's the song that she won American Idol with? That was a good song.
I don't know. I didn't listen to her when she was on American Idol. A Moment Like This.
Yeah.
That's the one you like? Get out of here. Okay, guys, I'm gonna put up a poll. What's a better song?
Yeah.
Since You've Been Gone or A Moment Like This? You
Play them
kidding
both.
me?
Yeah, don't just go by reputation. Actually play the songs and then tell me what's a better song.
Oh my god! You know what song I pulled up the other day in the car with the kids is "With You" by Avril Lavigne.
How's that one go?
It's a damn cold
Good
night.
night.
It's a great song.
That's a good song.
Yeah.
I like some Ashley Simpson songs.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Ashley, the big Ashley Simpson song. I really like that one.
On a Monday, I am
Yeah, I love that.
waiting. Yeah.
I love the shit out of that song.
Mm-hmm,
I like some Jessica Simpson songs.
mm-hmm.
And now I'm just naming songs I like.
Now we're just talking about an artist that you like. Okay.
Hey, what's it like to be a parent?
Honestly, it's great. And also not great sometimes. It's a lot of work. And it's a thankless job. And I will say that it's now midsummer and I have cried twice to my kids to be like, guys, I just really need you guys to get it together, please. I'm exhausted. And they're like, whoa, 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 mama, we're so sorry. We're so sorry, mama. Because like they're actually pretty good kids.
Yeah, they're great kids. I think your kids are better behaved than we were as kids, right? What do you think?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? I think we had access to less things, so we couldn't be poorly behaved. Like we didn't really have access to the internet.
No.
A little bit. I mean, but like we didn't have like streaming services and stuff like that, right?
We had to do a lot more sharing as kids. So there was
Yeah.
that. Like there was so I do force my kids to share shit with each other because they could very well be like doing their own things. I do try to get them to like play with each other more. And that's really hard during the summer. But I think when we were kids, we were like, first of all, three of us shared a room.
Mm-hmm.
We did honestly like kind of a flex. We did have a TV in our room with a Nintendo hooked up to it.
We did. Yeah.
That's like kind of a big deal in 1991.
Mm-hmm.
So like I think that we had a lot. So what? Our mom made us shop at La Navy. Anyway, We also went to go see Fantastic Four this weekend.
Yeah.
What do you think about what would you rate that movie out of 10?
I'd probably rate it like a 7. It
Yeah, me
feels
too.
it felt like it was a movie, but it felt more like the first episode of a TV show. Like not a lot happened.
Yeah, I was like when we started to learn what's happening in the movie, I was like, "Really?
Mhm.
This? A baby?"
Yeah, the baby came really, really early. Like that was
Yeah.
the first thing that happened. I guess that is kind of cool. That they didn't go through like an origin story and the
That's
regular
true.
like
We're like meeting these superheroes like in the middle of
Mhm.
it. They're like, look,
Yeah,
they're already established. Also, like, I kind of like that they're like, listen, Marvel ran its course on the other Earth. So now
yeah,
we're just going to a new Earth with
yep.
new people. And I love the aesthetic of that Earth. Are you into that aesthetic?
I guess so. It's like it's the idea of this of the modern world from the 60s, I guess.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
like
how you would describe
mid-century
it?
modern. It's like the Jetsons.
Yeah, exactly. Their idea of what the future looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you want to live there?
I don't know. The problem with living in because
Is
everybody
that I'd
looks
rather
great.
be dead.
Wow. Jesus.
These tight pants are ruining me.
No, but that's actually my concern, and maybe I would rather be dead than live in a time like that. Everybody looks fantastic.
Uh-huh.
Everybody looks great. Everybody
Mhm.
has tailored clothes or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I just think that people in the 60s, like from what we see versus what it was actually like to be alive in that time, I just feel like everybody was constantly hot and uncomfortable. Like I don't know if those
There's
clothes are comfortable.
It's
A
a
lot of
lot of like
stitching.
wool.
Yeah.
But also like I think everybody got their clothes like made, which like going back to what we discussed last week was like tailoring and
Yeah.
haberdashery.
Which is great. But then also you can't gain weight, and if you do gain weight, then the clothes just don't like fit you as well, I guess. Or if your body changes at all, I feel like that is going to be a problem. And then also, I just feel like I'm going to be hot all the time.
Yeah, I think that there's like also a lot of accessories like hats and coats and vests and gloves.
Do you think it smelled great?
No, I think it smelled like
Yeah.
shit. That's a big
Right.
thing I think about whenever like it showed like I'm watching a period piece. Like I
Yeah.
love Gilded Age and I'm like all this like pomp and circumstance and everybody smelled like shit.
Just absolutely, just everybody just smells like BO. There's no Axe body spray.
No.
No Axe. I don't know about deodorants. I don't know. I know like the French people had like whatever.
And no disrespect to the French who are listening, the stinkiest.
No, but aren't they the people that came up with perfumes or whatever?
Yeah, parfum is like
Yeah,
it's yeah, those are you get it. But back in the
like
day, like
like just like the mix of parfum with body odor when it's not actually taken care of in the heat. Oh, please no.
and
And the streets smelled like manure because there were horses outside. Oh
and like
God.
what was the deal with plumbing? I don't think we had indoor plumbing.
No, you go to the outhouse. Do
And
your
like
business in the streets.
baths, like people were taking baths instead of showers.
Uh-huh.
That's not cleaning you.
Apologies to anybody alive from the 19th century listening to this right now.
If you went in a time machine and you came back,
Uh-huh.
have you heard the theory, this conspiracy theory that's all over the internet right now, which is like one of the silliest, but also I'm like, maybe there's a point. Conspiracy theories, which is that there's somebody who went back and who is going there's somebody going back in time in 2020 and they keep trying to make COVID go away, but every time they try to like solve COVID, they end up fucking up something in our present, and that's why weird things keep happening.
Like a butterfly effect thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So they're trying to solve COVID. And now, so what happens, let's say, if they do solve it?
Like
Do
that's
we
why
forget about
we feel
COVID?
like that's why we feel perpetually like kind of everybody kind of feels like it's still 2020. Like I feel like everybody agrees that whatever age they were in 2020, we're that gonna be that age forever.
Till we die. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
How do you,
So I think that's because of the time machine stuff.
do you have kind of like a nostalgic memory of the shutdown and everything? Like, do you miss like that time, like 2020 at all? Or is it just like an awful, awful memory for you?
No, it was terrible.
It was terrible, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It was awful. We had COVID in our house immediately back when people
Oh,
were
that's
just like
true.
dropping dead from like
Uh,
having it a day. So like no.
Oh, yeah. So I never had COVID and really never had COVID in the house. I think that may be a difference. I think when it happened, there was something to like the fact that, oh, you know what? None of us have to go to work
It did
and we're
feel
all,
fun for like a week to be like, we're
yeah.
all in this slumber party together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then it just went on for a year and a half.
Mm-hmm. And then it was confusing. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm not interested in any of that, but I am interested in conspiracy theories about why it feels so funny nowadays.
If you could get a time machine, what are we doing first?
I'm not interested. I weirdly don't want to relive any other part of my life.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go back to when my kids were babies.
Oh.
I do miss that. Do I love them? I do. God, what a loser. Anyway, have you seen recently, speaking of things, old things coming back, have you seen recently that our president, Lord and Savior, one Donald Joseph Trump, I don't know if that's his middle name,
John.
Donald John Trump, is bringing back the presidential fitness test.
I did see that.
Well, what are your thoughts about that?
I was gonna send a very snarky message to your husband this morning at 7 a.m. because I saw his tweet. Dude, have you seen who's on? He also started a committee
I did.
of sports athletes. Now, I have heard a lot of guff from your husband because I am a fan of the San Francisco 49ers, and there has been a gentleman who has been an outwardly MAGA supporter
Mm-hmm.
since he was in college named Nick Bosa.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen who is on the president's committee now?
I did. I'm actually gonna pull it up right now. Wait 1 second. Um, Hold on. God, this is so fucking annoying. I hate him so much. Um, like it's a council, okay?
Uh huh.
It's President Trump revives iconic pillars of American youth, and then he's signed an executive order reviving the presidential fitness test, revitalizing the president's council on sports, fitness, and nutrition. And now part of this council, um, are we got um Nick Bosa,
Hmm.
okay, Harrison Bucker, Saquon Barkley.
That's right. The reason why the Eagles won the Super Bowl. That Super Bowl is now forever tarnished. You
Okay,
can't celebrate it.
okay, and how about you watch your fucking mouth? Okay, we also have Paul Triple H Levesque. I don't know how to say Triple H's last name. I apologize, Mr. H. But like Triple H, like if I was Saquon, I'd be like, I'd really rather not be on a committee with Triple fucking H from the WWF.
Well, you should watch your mouth. His mother-in-law is the Secretary of Education,
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's
Linda
right. That's right.
McMahon. Uh,
Oh
what a
God.
stupid time to be alive.
It is. This is what I'm saying. Like, it has to be somebody's tinkering in the past because they're like, let's try this one. Oop, uh-oh, what did we do? Now we brought the presidential fitness test back. Oh no. Everyone's gonna have an eating disorder.
They're like, bing, bang, boom. Oh, you know what? We should go on. What is that? What's that? OAN, and we should say Ghislaine Maxwell is actually a victim. That is,
She's been through a lot,
she
guys.
has been. Yeah,
Do you know which prison that she has been transferred to?
I saw this. She moved to the one with the blood lady, right?
Yeah, with what is her name again?
Uh,
Theranos
yeah, Theranos.
with the pill. What's her name? God, this is we're so old. What's her name? Theranos. Elizabeth Holmes.
Yeah,
But more importantly, you know who Elizabeth Holmes'
I
bestie
do.
is?
I do remember this. It's the lady from Utah, right?
Jen
Jen Shaw.
Shaw. Just like Ghislaine, Liz, and Jen. Being like, girls, what is it like to be iconic?
You think they just walk around like they go on a stroll?
I mean, that's all you can do in prison is take walks,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's gotta be fun. Ooh, the conversations they must have.
I know. And I feel like both Ghislaine and Elizabeth are looking at Jen like, oh God, a fucking housewife. Are you kidding me? Anyway, the presidential fitness test, did you ever enjoy it?
I don't have a memory of it. I know it was a thing when we were around, but I think they did it in either 5th or 6th grade. And when we moved here, I was in 7th grade, so I don't remember ever actually taking the presidential fitness test.
Oh my god. No, you definitely took it in middle school.
Did
Cuz
I? I don't remember
I
it.
took that bitch well into middle school. Like I came in 5th grade, ended up first of all like super outdated, fat phobic, ableist bullshit. And basically the reason why he brought it back is because it's a thing that Obama retired. Like
Hmm.
Obama just like retired it and was like, I think we could do other stuff. I don't think we need to do this one. I think this
Yeah.
one is fine. Right. And he
Yeah.
was like hell you do. And then he just like brought back this other one. But it was like running the mile,
Ugh.
sit-ups, push-ups, pull-ups, all of those. I could never do it.
Yeah. What is the like? So, what is the purpose of all of this stuff? Do you think that he's doing? Like, just to try to go back? What is it? It's not we're trying to go back to the 90s.
I
Is it
think
because
just to
the
be a
90s?
little bitch. That's
Okay.
why.
Yeah.
I hate him. Hot take. Um, I wanted to share some other headlines with you that recently came up that made me go, why is Tyra Banks telling us this?
Oh.
Tyra Banks recently was on, I think, a podcast with Jenna Bush. And she shared, I don't know why I said she afraid. She shared that she likes to eat the crumbs of leftover food in her bed.
Wait. Hold on.
So she likes to eat in her bed, which is fine.
So we're
Okay.
bringing a plate to bed first.
We're
Okay.
bringing a plate to bed. And then she said, it's fine because even if it gets messy, if you find it later on, it's a snack. You're not against it, are you?
I'm not against
You're
it. I
disgusting.
understand it. I understand it in the sense that hey, if I the way that you described it first, because you said that she loves to eat it as if like the goal of her eating in bed is to manufacture crumbs
Well,
so that
she
she can
did.
eat it later. It sounds more like she's just like, hey, I'm eating in bed, and if there are crumbs, I'll just eat them,
She
and
said
I'm
we do
okay.
no, Raheel, she said we do ice cream in bed, we do popcorn in bed. The great thing is a couple days later, I clean crumbs by eating them. And she said if you put them in the trash, you're going to get roaches or something, so you just clean it up with your finger and you just eat it.
How do you? Don't you make a bed? Are you folding your bed with the crumbs
No, I
inside?
think what she's doing is she's probably licking her hand and then doing a sweep over of all the crumbs and then re-licking her hand.
So it's kind of like when those people are out on the beach with like a metal detector. You're just kind of covering an area. She licks her hand and then she just covers the area, and then whatever comes up comes up.
Yeah.
That's a little snacky poo.
Yeah. A snack for later.
How do you eat leftover ice cream? Isn't that just cream? Is that
It's
dirty?
disgusting. I think she was specific to like popcorn and stuff. But like
Okay.
as I don't know if you ever experienced this when you were like bigger, but like as a person with boobs, sometimes you do find food in your bra later.
Well, as a person with boobs currently, I can
You
tell
can
you.
have boobs.
I know sometimes there's food that gets your under your shirt. I don't go back and eat it. Were
Okay.
you eating the food when it was getting into your boobs?
It depends on how long it's been there.
Our cousin yesterday wanted to smuggle her edibles in her bra, and I'm like, "Why are you smuggling them?"
Just put them in your pocket like a normal
Yeah.
person says in New Jersey. Um, when I was pregnant, my favorite thing to do was catching food on my belly. Because
Oh, so it was
then
like tumble down,
it
and you go,
would,
"Oop, doop."
yeah, and then you just pop it back in. It was like a little plate for your tummy. That I did enjoy. Another disgusting thing she shared is that she loves to pop pimples and pick dirt from other people's face and toes.
So this is now. I think it's just one of those things where I like it's a celebrity saying that I'm just normal, like other
But
people.
I'm like,
But it's not.
I don't think this
This
is
is not.
normal.
No, this isn't normal at all.
Like, uh, you're like, Tyra, do you think that this is like, she's like, look, guys, I'm so crazy. I'm just like you guys, like, I'm not a supermodel. I
Yeah.
just pick at the dirt inside of my boyfriend's toes. Okay. I'm just like everybody else, like everybody relax.
Everybody thinks I live this privileged life, but just like you, I am licking my bedsheets at night.
Okay. Do you care what Donald Trump has to say about Sydney Sweeney?
Last week, I defended Sydney Sweeney and her big boobs. I think.
Well, he's in there
Uh,
with you.
oh, good.
He said Sydney Sweeney, a registered Republican, has the hottest ad out there. It's for American Eagle, and the jeans are flying off the shelves. Go get them, Sydney. On the other side of the ledger, Jaguar did a stupid and seriously woke advertisement, and that is a disaster. The CEO just resigned. The company is in turmoil. Shouldn't they have learned a lesson from Bud Light, which went woke and essentially destroyed in a short but very woke campaign? The company? What? That doesn't even make any sense. The market cap destruction has been unprecedented, billions of dollars lost. Or just look at woke singer Taylor Swift. Ever since I alerted the world as to what she has, what she was by saying on Truth that I can't stand her. Wait, what's the second part of this? What was that? The end of it? Was that the end of it? I don't
I
think I
think
want to know.
so.
I don't think I want to know the rest of it. Basically, that, and then also the New York Post, your favorite publication, said, "I dream of Jeannie," with a picture of Sydney Sweeney. It said, "Retailers shock surges after anti-woke Sydney Sweeney ads."
I had not watched that ad before we talked last week, right?
And then you did.
No, I still haven't seen the ad,
It's so
but what
dumb.
has happened is I've heard it, like it was like in the background of, and your impression of it
Thanks. It's so good.
is so accurate. I thought you were like, she sounds way dumber than the way that you made it. Can you do it again?
Janes are passed down too.
James.
Determining eye color, hair color, and other traits. I don't know.
Yeah. How far do you think this thing is going to go? So that I think it was after we recorded
Uh-huh.
our episode last week that this news of her becoming or of her being a registered Republican came out, right?
Yeah.
Now, obviously, there's going to be a surge in the MAGA world because now she's going to become MAGA Barbie, right? She's going to become like their biggest star. So she's going to get a hit off of that. But I do think that a lot of her popularity in mainstream world is going to take a hit as a result
Yeah.
of everything that's it. So what do you think we have reached like Sydney Sweeney apex point and now we are kind of on the way down or like at plateau, or do you think she goes higher?
I think she goes higher. I think that she's going to be put on that fitness committee.
I'm sure she is. Yeah.
I think they'll find a way to squeeze her into something.
I think she gets really popular over like the next year, maybe year and a half, especially in like the MAGA world because she becomes like the symbol of so they doxed her.
Yeah.
They doxed her and that's fucked up. And I would say maybe it is a little bit fucked up. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the right thing to say over here is. I think that if you are going out of your way and fucking registering to become a Republican in Florida after Donald Trump got shot, or but I think that's like the timeline or of it, whatever.
Yeah.
In a way, you are saying something, right? Like, feel like that is a message that you are saying.
Yeah.
Um, and so, but at the same time, people should be allowed to vote for whoever they want to vote for, right? It shouldn't affect your vocation. At the same time, there's like so many considerations, but at the same time, like she is somebody who is famous for being an actress and being, like good looking or whatever. That is not so. I'm sure that's earned in some sense, but at the same time, being famous isn't, like you don't work towards that.
Yeah.
Some people just get famous.
Yeah. And like honestly, I just like don't care for her. Like I don't think she's a great actress or anything. Also, I think what's annoying about people being like so MAGA, like being MAGA, not being a Republican, but being MAGA,
Hmm.
is in Hollywood is it's like you're part of the industry that they think like exists because like they believe that you're famous because you have sacrificed your firstborn child.
Hmm.
That's the party that you are supporting.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? Like, I think that there's always been a case for Republicans and Hollywood. For all of like the complaining that they do about Hollywood, they are the thirstiest people when it comes to like celebrities and
Yeah.
wanting to be with anybody famous, right? So like John Voight and what's that guy?
Would.
James Wood, right?
Yeah.
These guys have been like famously Republican for like the last 20 years, right?
Yeah.
And the Republicans just endorse, like embrace them so much because they're just like, oh, it's a famous person.
Yeah.
Anytime there's like somebody who's like semi-famous who comes out and says that they are MAGA or conservative or whatever, they get a boost up, right?
Yeah.
Like Dean Cain and the idiot from Hercules. What is that guy's name? Kevin Sorbo,
Yeah.
right? Like all these people just exist because they're conservative and famous. So I don't think that it really matters to them that what they say about Hollywood. If anything, they now use that as another avenue to make money by
Yeah.
by just saying, "Oh, I can't get work because of my conservative
Yeah. And
beliefs."
you're like, no, you can't get work because you're stupid and you
Yeah.
suck. It's like, weirdly, like Rob Schneider is like very Republican,
Hmm.
which is very confusing. Like, what are you doing? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, let me see. Is there anything else that's popping off right now? Anything that's trending? Any other thoughts that you had?
On summer headlines?
Yeah.
Not really. I don't think. What's important?
I mean, look, the thing that's important is that Trump is just like throwing things at the wall to see if, we can just like be distracted by the Jeffrey Epstein stuff. But
Hmm.
oh wait, hold on, Raheel. Saquon Barkley declined President Trump's council invitation
What? When did that happen?
6 hours ago.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Does
my
he come
husband
at
is gonna have a field day. He's gonna be so fucking annoying. Oh
your
boy.
husband? Your husband hasn't had an erection like this in 22 years.
Yep. Phew, thank God. You know what? Uh, But Tony Romo, Harrison Bucker, Nick Bosa said, no, that's my guy.
Oh, that's amazing. So Saquon was shocked. He had no idea that he got named to it.
Oh, thank God. I feel like I'm gonna cry. If I didn't have tubes, I would have run a chance of getting pregnant tonight because this is really big news. He said, yeah, he's shocked. He said a couple of months ago it was brought to my team about the council. I'm not really familiar with it. I felt like I'm going to be super busy with my family. And so it's just like better to not really accept it. He said, I was definitely a little shocked when my name was mentioned. I'm assuming it's something great. So I appreciate Saquon, you should have just shut your mouth after that.
Saquon really knows how to play
I'm
both
assuming
sides.
it's something great, so I appreciate it, but was a little shocked when my name was mentioned.
Do you think
Well,
Trump attacks him? Do you see who else he invited or who he has on the council?
yeah, like Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah, but do you know Lawrence Taylor? Do you know anything about Lawrence Taylor?
No.
Lawrence Taylor is one of the greatest football players of all time, probably the
Okay.
greatest defensive player of all time. Like 10 years ago, he had like drug issues growing up like while he was playing or whatever. He was like notorious
Yeah.
for, cocaine and like, parties and all that stuff, right? I think it was like 10 or 15 years ago, he was arrested for soliciting an underage prostitute.
Oh, well, you
Like
know
a like,
what? Birds
like a
of a feather.
15-year-old. Exactly.
Birds of a feather. Do you think, to go back to the Epstein thing, do you think that he and Donald Trump got intimate?
Who, Epstein and
Yeah.
Donald Trump? No,
Yeah.
I think they were probably around and just filthy, disgusting old men. You
I
know what
think
I
they were
mean?
just like cucking around each other.
I maybe. So there's like rumors about like that's how Trump met Melania and stuff like that, which is whatever. I think in my experience, having been around like old disgusting dudes and like the way that they interact with women in settings like that is they keep the conversations to the men, like they keep like the serious stuff to the men, and then they're just like disgusting and handsy with the women, right? So that's
Yeah.
probably what was happening. Probably just like, I don't know. It's dark and disgusting.
Mm.
Did you hear what he said about like the girl that used to work at Mar-a-Lago?
Yes. He was like, yeah, Jeff just came and like kept stealing them. Okay, he just stole all the spa workers. And I said, Jeff, you got to stop stealing them. And they're like, what did he steal them for?
Uh,
He's like, I don't know. But I told him no more. No more
Stop
stealing.
stealing my 16-year-old.
Stop stealing the teenagers,
Do you
please.
know how hard it is to get a 16-year-old?
Oh God.
So dark.
Anyway, um, dark stuff. But I'm gonna go on vacation now. Oh, by the way, you know Sophie Cunningham,
I know that name. Oh yeah, the basketball player.
the WNBA MAGA player.
Mhm.
Now you remember, I remember when you were introduced to Sierra from Summer House during
Yeah,
Traders, you Googled and
yeah.
then you found that she dated this dweeb, West Wilson, who was
Yeah,
like a sports guy, right? And
yeah.
West won everybody over because he's like, nah, I'm like liberal. My mom's a gynecologist. I believe in women's rights and I'm pro choice and da 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 da, all this stuff. Well, he went on a podcast with Sophie Cunningham.
What do you mean? So they were on a podcast together?
Yeah. And I think they were like just gassing each other up.
I think I saw something about her talking about like if you don't believe Caitlin Clark is a face of the WNBA, then you're a fucking idiot or something like that. She was talking about other players or whatever. So that is the space that she's gonna occupy
Oh
for.
my God. They're not just in a they're doing a new podcast together
Is it a
called,
Barstool thing?
it's called Show Me Something. And it's with Wes Wilson and Sophie Cunningham. And they're doing it together.
Yeah.
Yuck. Gross. Skip. It is Barstool because, of course, Barstool. Oh, no. Apparently, it's not Barstool. It's through something else. But, well, I wonder if it's under Bravo. They're like, it's under the Bravo. It's actually under Andy's network, which would make sense because they are putting Michael Rappaport back on Peacock. So,
Are they? For what?
yeah,
Oh, for
traders.
the traders. That's true.
For traders. And then also, he loves Martina Navratilova, who's a big old turf monster. And she's on Real Housewives of Miami. So
Fun.
anyway, so I'll be on vacation, guys, the next 2 weeks. I am gonna add Raheel to the Patreon group chat. Join the Patreon, and you could group chat with Raheel, and you can watch all the video episodes while we're gone. I hope you have a good next 2 weeks of vacation.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. Well,
Can't go anywhere.
sorry. You made it very uncomfortable for me.
Where are you going again?
I'm going to Italy.
Yeah, no, I knew that. I just want you to say it in public.
I've said it many, many times. You keep trying to shame me for having a vacation. Okay. I hope they let me back into the country. Always a concern of mine when I do leave is what are we doing? How am I coming back? So wish me luck, you guys. And I'll be back later this week to talk Housewives. I'm going to do a Big Brother episode and I might do a Gilded Age discussion also. And Raheel, I think you should watch Gilded Age.
There's another show that's coming out that I was thinking that I should watch, and I completely forgot what it was. Is there another new show that's out that maybe we should watch? Was there? Oh, I remember what it was. Project Runway with Heidi is back.
Oh, we should watch that.
We should watch that.
All right, we could pick it up. If you guys want us to watch that, vote in. If you want us to cover Project Runway, make sure that you vote that Kelly Clarkson's song, Since You've Been Gone, is better than A Moment Like This.